Evil is how Canyon County Sheriff Kieran Donahue describes the drug fentanyl. He says people need to know how dangerous this drug is because it's widespread in our state.
And spreading. Governor Brad Little's Operation Esto Perpetua held its second Citizens Action Group in Weiser today. Law enforcement and leaders around the Gem State, like Donahue, met to discuss the impacts the opioid is having on our communities. Yeah, they also talked about what officers need in order to keep their town safe. Here's our Tristan Lewis.
When it comes to fentanyl and other dangerous narcotics in the Gem State, Idaho law enforcement leaders say they have a pretty good idea of where it's coming from. But with the rise of these dangerous drugs, state leaders say arresting won't be enough to stop the problem.
From a law enforcement perspective, we are inundated with these calls on overdoses, to name some, overdose, seizures, interdiction.
Canyon County Sheriff Kieran Donahue says the time to show Idaho the real dangers of fentanyl has come.
I've personally had 4 officers be affected dramatically, go down, if you will, immediately upon having contact, not with the fentanyl itself, but actually airborne particles from the fentanyl.
Donahue joins other law enforcement officials in the Gem State, sharing their experience about the rising threat Wednesday.
Last year, we had 3,000. And right now in this quarter alone, we have over 10,000 pills that we've seized.
Fentanyl is a synthetic opioid that is 50 to 100 times more powerful than morphine.
What sticks out to me is just how silently this has crept up in communities.
Luke Malik of Coeur d'Alene is the chair of Operation Esto Perpetua Citizens Action Group. He is joining other state leaders traveling around Idaho to hear about the effects the opioid has on communities.
Right, we have to get ahead of this, educate people on just how deadly and dangerous and addictive fentanyl is, and make sure that people are aware of what's happening in their communities.
Officials say it's become a lot more accessible.
We have had numerous things that are affecting us. Some of it is sharing the border with Ontario, Oregon, and since the dispensaries have gone in over there, the drug traffic that has come over, whether that's user amounts or trafficking amounts, has been very prevalent in our own community.
State leaders and law enforcement say while strict Idaho laws curbs many drug dealers from entering the state, there is still work that needs to be done.
Law enforcement agencies have got to have the tools that they need, and that includes increased laboratory capacity, training. We have to have outreach into the schools.
Law enforcement around Payette County say with limited staff and lack of testing, it's hard to fight this problem.
It's really important that we find solutions that are safe for our people to be using, so we don't have officers that are out here trying to protect our communities and getting overdosing themselves.
The Operation Esto Perpetua Task Force will meet with local communities around the state 2 more times. Chairman Luke Malik says the next stop is Pocatello. Reporting in Weiser, Tristan Lewis, Idaho's News Channel 7.